Good evening, fellow PSHS alumni. I'm MR De La Cruz, Main Campus, Batch 1984, and this is my report as PSHS NAA Chair for 2021-2022. Let me first start by recapping who we are. At the PSHS National Alumni Association, we have the following mission, vision, and campaign. Our mission is to help in the PSHS mission, to provide mutual assistance for the alumni's personal and professional development, and to organize the alumni and serve as channel in activating talents, efforts, and resources to serve PSHS and the country. Our vision is to be the global and esteemed community of PSHS alumni in the service of the nation, the alma mater, and fellow alumni, thus NEA. Our brand and campaign is One Pisay, Juan Pisay, to signify our unity, as there are now 16 regional campuses, but only one PSHS community. At the start of our term, we had set for ourselves the following goals. First, the broad objective was to move further forward to a sustainable NAA. Sustainable meaning it was an NAA with the ability to sustain itself over the long term in a consistent way in order to fulfill its mission. From this broad objective, we had the following baseline goals. First, establish a permanently staffed admin office secretariat to further professionalize the finance function, to document and implement processes, engage outsourced accounting services. Number three, to strengthen the revenue stream from membership fees and donations. Number four, strengthen alumni network engagement through online means and Pisay Serve. And finally, maintain and strengthen credibility with other stakeholders, the PSHS system, students and teachers, the DOST, and the PSHS Foundation. At the end of our term, we are happy to report the following achievements. Following are the highlights of the 2021-2022 term. Number one, the 10th Gawad Lagablab Awards held on November 13, 2021. Number two, our mental health telecounseling program for PSHS students. Third, the Pisay Alumni Database Project with Pisayan and the PSHS system. Four, the Pisay Alumni Choir and the original song, Gusto Kitang Pasalamatan. Number five, face-to-face fellowship night with campus directors and the Office of the Executive Director. Number six, the PSHS NAA trustees attend in-person graduations of all 16 campuses. And number seven, we succeeded in creating a permanently staffed admin office in the PSHS OED building. We're proud to share with you these accomplishments, so let me talk a bit about these highlights. The 10th Gawad Lagablab Awards. As you know, the Gawad Lagablab is the most prestigious award we give to alumni. And on November 13, 2021, we had the 10th Gawad Lagablab Awards, and it was a night of firsts. It was the first virtual staging of the event. It's the first time that we awarded a couple. It was the first posthumous awardees, and it was also where we had the first awardees from regional campuses. We had a prestigious list of 13 awardees whose names you now see on the screen. This event would not be possible without a dedicated supporting cast, and I'd like to take this time to again thank Pisay alumni and friends of Pisay, organizers, and all our sponsors who helped make this a success. Thank you very much for all your support. The next update is the Mental Health Telecounseling Program for PSHS students. It's a program that we are extremely proud of. The Telehealth Counseling Program is under the Pisay Serve banner, under Counseling and Mental Wellness Assistance. As you know, mental health is a big concern, especially in this pandemic era, and the PSHS system is responsive to this urgent need of the students. The proponents of this program are the PSHS system, Research Policy and Academics Division, RPAD, the PSHS NAA, and the PSHS Main Campus, Batch 1980. The telecounseling program is a support mechanism for PSHS scholars who are experiencing mental health problems. It provides counseling and therapy sessions to help scholars with their struggles and difficulties. This is a project of the PSHS system through RPAD with funding support from Main Campus Batch 1980 of about 500,000 pesos. And coordination work is care of the PSHS NAA. The program aims to generate adequate data to strengthen the PSHS system mental wellness policy and for campuses to provide support to scholars. It aims to identify possible solutions to the increasing number of students with depression, anxiety, fear, and other mental illnesses. The duration of the program was initially March to May 2022, subject to timeline adjustment depending on fund availability. It has since been extended until September 2022. Let me share with you a bit the mechanics of the program. It starts with mental health experts, psychiatrists, psychologists who provide their schedule availability. The GSAs or Guidance Service Associates from the different campuses are the liaison to the students and register the students for the counseling sessions. The NAA assistant books the appointment with the experts and confirms the schedule with the GSAs. The expert and the student have their sessions via Zoom. Then the GSAs accomplish a summary report based on the expert's report and submits them to the NAA assistant, who then provides the feedback to the OED RPAD and processes the billing and payment of the experts. You can see here the stats of the telecounseling program. The program has helped 96 students so far, with a total number of booked appointments at 150, covering 13 campuses. You can see here the pictures of the mental health experts who have given their time and energy to help our scholars in need of mental health counseling. Currently, a program review and evaluation is being conducted to determine the following: the demographic of students who availed of the services, general findings or mental health conditions of the students before or on the first session and after follow-up sessions to see if there's been any improvement. It's evaluated for the effectiveness of the telecounseling program to see opportunities for improvement, identify corrective actions or action plans to enhance the program that will be the basis to extend or expand the program. Overall, this program is getting very good feedback and is a big help to students to get them back on track in their lives and in their studies. Kudos to all the proponents who have made this possible. Another significant project launched this year is the Pisay Alumni Database Project with Pisayan and the PSHS system. The Pisay Alumni Database Project aims to have a common repository or alumni database with their current information, contact details, education, and work experience. This will enable the generation of reports, analytics, and dashboards on post-PSHS education and careers of alumni. With this, the NAA and the different chapters can do membership tracking. This project will produce a unified system to collect alumni information and encourage donations to projects and programs that will benefit the PSHS community. With this database, we can identify alumni who have expertise in particular science and technology fields who can be tapped by the school. It is hoped that this will promote efficient knowledge transfer of science and technology expertise and resources to the school and to the nation. Behind this project is the Pisay Network. Initiated by the PSHS International Alumni Foundation, Inc., or Pisayan, which is a U.S. chapter of the PSHS NAA. PSI Network is a collaboration among PSIAN, the PSHS NAA, the PSHS System, and the PSHS Foundation, Inc. This is a global community that allows all alumni from all 16 campuses and all batches to be involved with the PSI community. This is initially funded by Batch 76 and with volunteer skills and hours of alumni from multiple batches. This is a very worthwhile project, as alumni tracking has always been an objective of the PSHS system and the DOST. We at the NAA encourage you to visit psi.net and register now. My next update for you is a fun and creative project. This is the PSI Alumni Choir and the original song Gusto Kitang Pasalamatan. It demonstrates that the musical mind is not far from the scientific mind. The PSI Alumni Choir is the official choral group of the PSHS alumni community. It consists of alumni from different campuses and batches. Gusto Kitang Pasalamatan, or GKP, is an original composition by a PSI alumnus, performed by members of the PSI Alumni Choir, and presented in music videos featuring 50 alumni from different campuses, batches, professions, or fields of expertise and geographical locations. All proceeds from the song's publishing will go to PSHS NAA projects and programs to benefit the PSI community. Plans for a yearly GKP music video featuring alumni during the homecoming program and coffee table book versions are in the works. Here are screenshots from the beautiful music videos being launched in today's event. Bravo to the PSI Alumni Choir and all those behind the scenes that produce this music that touches the heart and expresses our gratitude for all our blessings from PSI and for everyone in our lives. Our term in the PSHS NAA Board of Trustees would not be complete if we didn't have a fellowship with the campus directors and the Office of the Executive Director. The easing of the IATF restrictions meant that we could gather face-to-face at the Office of the Executive Director to discuss business at hand. And then we followed it with a fellowship at SEDA Vertis North. And we had dinner, games, and a lot of friendship and camaraderie. You can see here pictures from that night's event and all the happy smiling faces. What our campus directors liked about the event was the productive meeting and a much more casual, fun fellowship dinner with the Execom and the DOST guests. Truly, it's always a pleasure for us to connect with the various campus directors and the OED, and we look forward to meeting up with them again next year. Our final exciting update to share is that when the PSHS NAA trustees attended in-person campus graduations of regional campuses this June 2022. The campuses celebrated in-person graduations from June 9 to June 15, 2022. You can see here how several campuses had graduations on the same day. And what we did, your PSHS board, NAA board, is that we were with them and in all those campuses to celebrate this in-person graduation. A representative from the PSNAA Board of Trustees was present in all 16 campus graduations. Some of the trustees actually attended multiple graduation ceremonies. Sharing here some photos of the graduation ceremonies. This is just a sample, as there were 16 campuses. It was so heartwarming to see the students so happy to celebrate their graduation with their schoolmates and families and friends, all in person. And finally, some finance updates. The PSHS NAA is fully compliant and up to date with the appropriate government filings for the 2021 to 2022 term. The PSHS NAA maintains a healthy liquidity with about 1.5 million in current assets. The PSHS NAA generated 130K in revenue until March 2022, primarily comprising of membership dues. We continue to have professionalization activities of our finance, and they are in progress. This includes the rollout of policies, transition guidelines, bank signatories, etc., and outsourcing of bookkeeping function, resulting in updated records. And just like that, a year has passed, and it's a wrap for the 2021-2022 board. I'd like to end this by letting you know that there's so much more to look forward to coming from your PSHS NAA. Watch out for the following. There's Pascorus in 2022 in December. There's ang pagbabalik ng PABL, the PSHS Alumni Basketball League. And the PSHS NAA website will soon have a cool new look featuring artwork from alumni, so watch out for it. In closing, congrats in advance to the Silver Jubilarian Batch 97 and all Jubilarian batches. To all PSHS alumni, hope springs eternal that next year we'll all be celebrating homecoming together. Meanwhile, I wish you an awesome homecoming night wherever you are. Thank you and good night, everyone.